Hello, race fans. This is Larry Supermouth Huffman, AMA Hall of Fame announcer, and this isn't Supercross. It's Wednesday! And you're watching Bay Fishing with Roman and Brian. Stand by while the boys teach secrets of bay bass fishing with Roman on his 6-second nitro-burning pedal drive kayak, and Brian in his Cool Baits high-speed dragster boat that he takes out every Sunday! Be there!
Whoa, hello, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. It's Wednesday. Bay Fishing with Roman and Brian. Let me give you a full shot of Brian real quick. Just him.
Live?
It's Giant Spotty. Yeah.
Oh, no.
How's it going?
Oh, nothing. Just hanging out with my fish. Hanging out with my mailbox. TB Metal Art, custom-made Spotty mailbox.
The mailbox that never got used.
No, what are you talking about? I can't put it out there. I enjoy like looking at it in my house and having it around me. I just like having it around me. It's like a new pet to my family here.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
I like
cool.
that thing.
That's very cool.
I'll give him another view of it.
Hold on.
During announcements, I'll hold it so they can all look at it.
It's gonna get cut off.
Mailbox.
I can see his face. There you go, like that. You got mail. Hey, you should make it part. You know what you should do? Just make it part of the show, and in the mouth or in the mailbox, have a list of the shout outs. And be like, okay, today's PBs, right? Like if somebody
I could act like it's talking. Like for the shout outs.
Right? That's awesome. What's up, everybody? Yeah. Welcome to the show. Let's do some shout outs. I got Leonard in the house. What up, Leonard? I see Leonard. I see Eric, the Judge Lehman. What's up, Eric? Welcome back to the show. TB Metal Art in the house. Speak of the devil. What's up, Todd? Welcome back. You're getting the most out of this. This piece of work is probably getting the most shine on the show. It's just awesome.
I think I'm gonna travel with it. Like I'm gonna keep it in the back of my truck.
You can have like a sideshow, like a street show. What is it called? A street sideshow where like come and see the world's biggest spotty. Yeah. Only 50 cents to get in. That's so cool. I see Sand Dog Kayak Adventures. What's up? Welcome back to the show. Bit. I see Muto in the house. What up, Muto? Welcome back. Salty Dangler. What up, Salty? Thanks for modding today. I see Muto's in with Muto and Submission Fishing Co. What up? SubmissionFishingCo.com. Go check him out. Give him a follow. Give him a sub. Saltwater Slayer. Today is a good day. Muto uploaded a video, and so did Sound of the City, and also Fishy Hour Bit. Nice, dude. Very cool. How did we lose a subscriber since Monday? No, says Eric. Yeah, I don't know, Eric.
We need
Maybe one. It's because you guys need to do more exclamation point F. Actually, you could do exclamation point share now, and it'll give you that link. You guys can share with your friends and have them come and check out the show. Give it a subscribe. If you're here watching and you enjoy the show and you've watched in the past and you haven't subscribed before, do me a favor, hit subscribe, and that's some good messaging for YouTube to help spread the word on this channel. Okay, let's see. I see Mark G in the house. What up, Mark? Welcome back. What's happening, Macks? I see Eric. I got Tyler. What up, Tyler? Welcome back. Dan in the house. Captain Dan. Greetings, all from Pure Michigan, huh? Set this weekend, NBC Sports, outdoor motocross. I'd rather be fishing. Nice. Nice.
Hey, there's Saltwater Slayer.
Go ahead.
He's asking about a $200 setup. I have included that in the show for you, dude.
Yeah,
so
okay, cool.
Right here, I'm going to show you my favorite $200 setup tonight. So hold on.
Cool. Saltwater Slayer. It's Eric. Okay, YouTube Sound of the City. No, Sound Fishing is Sound of the City's fishing channel, I think. Sound Fishing. He's in here, I think. If anyone has a YouTube channel, tell me. I'll support with subscribe. Okay, very cool. Very cool. Let's see. Oh yeah, you guys might notice Nightbot is talking about new stuff these days. I was just waiting for the timer to run down. As updating Nightbot with I took out the Lobster 101 fishing videos and I updated with the latest things that I have up. So if some of you guys aren't members of my email list, if you aren't, do check it out. It's a good way for me to maintain connection with you guys in case this channel or my other channel ever were to get canceled or like deleted.
We're never gonna get canceled.
I'm just saying, not by us. I mean, like if YouTube decides that hooking fish is not cool, all right? we'll be able to tell you guys, okay, we're moving to this platform or whatever. That's the kind of the main point of the email list. So see the Nightbot says join Roman's email list and get the 25 fishing tips PDF. So if you guys, a lot of you guys probably have that. If you don't, check it out. It's 25 tips for fishing. If you're new, kind of cool thing to do. And if you want to share that with a friend, it's all good. It's not like only for you. So very cool. It serves as a little bit of advertising. Get more people in here. Get us back in here. Get us back up to 400 subscribers. Yeah. Captain Adobo in the house. Welcome back. Happy hump day. That's right. I see. Who else do I see in here? Okay, Jesse's back. What up, Jesse? Fly out of Dallas tomorrow afternoon. Ooh, cool. Where are you going?
What are you doing in Dallas?
Yeah,
Jesse?
yeah. Where are you going to Dallas? I remember first time I went to Dallas, Fort Worth. I think was Dallas. Is Dallas Fort Worth a city?
Yeah, that's where the major airport is, right?
Yeah, it's like Dallas, and then there's like, I don't know. It was near where that new state. Well, at the time, the Cowboys had a new stadium. It was huge, but it was the first time I went to like Fogo de Chao, like a steak place. Yeah, that place is amazing. Very cool. Anyway, random thought. Let's see. Doug Rubin in the house. El Sueño, what's up? Welcome back, Doug. Very cool. Doug? Very cool. Coach in the house.
Going to Dallas for a dance competition. What? Jesse,
very cool.
Can you please put some video on Discord of that so we can see what's going on?
That's awesome,
is it like
Jesse.
break dancing? Is it ball?
No, it's I think it's swing dancing or ballroom.
Swing dancing.
Yeah.
Line dancing.
Hey, cool. Jesse, if you have any video clips of you dancing, that'd be cool, dude. We can share those. That's awesome. That's awesome, dude.
That is cool.
See, that's what I always tell you guys to pursue your dreams and pursue your like hobbies. You know, like if you want to try something, try it. There's no reason not to, right? Even if you don't want to go to a class or to a group or whatever, you can look it up online and learn how to do it from somebody on YouTube, right? So now is like the best time in humanity's existence as far as like availability of knowledge. And if you want to learn how to make I don't know, a rocking chair out of wood in your backyard, you can look it up.
You want to learn how to roller skate backwards?
Learn how to roller skate backwards, right?
Look it
Crazy stuff, dude. It's pretty cool. Anyway, so I'm super proud of Jesse for pursuing that dance dream, dude. I like it. Let's see. Arnie in the house. What up, Arnie? Welcome back to the show. I see Captain Adobo. I think I mentioned him. Dario, what up? Welcome back. Okay. Sorry, guys. I want to do shout outs to everybody because I appreciate you guys taking the time to show up. And so I'm going to do shout outs for everybody that I recognize and haven't shouted out yet. So I see Arnie. Darren SD, what up? Roy, welcome back. Very cool. Saltwater Slayers here. Very cool. I got him earlier. Craig Mozgowski, what's up? Welcome back. Thanks for showing up to the show. I hope you enjoy this episode. I see. Okay, I think that's pretty much everybody that's mentioned. Okay, cool. If you didn't get shouted out, it's because you didn't comment. So leave a comment, say hello, and we will shout you out. Other than that, I guess let's get the show started with a little pop top action.
Looks like TB Metal Arts sold his PA-14 and got a. Is it an inflatable kayak? Do they make that? Is that what he's talking about?
What? What up, Cal? Welcome to the show. We've been waiting for you. Now we can start.
He got a Scout. Oh, Cal's in? Hey, Cal. You're only 12 minutes late, Cal. Sweet. Good here, Cal.
Craig says, I was at Bixby today. Very Bixby's. Very cool. What'd you get? San Vicente here in Ramona. Oh, very cool. Just got here. What did I miss? Okay, wait, cool. All right, so we're about to do Pop Top.
Yes.
Brian's get to go first. Brian gets to go first. Oh, by the way, I went to the store and I bought some Cutwater drinks.
Oh.
Yeah, I got the margarita ones and I got the Mai Tais because I wanted to pop a Mai Tai during the show. But then the Mai Tais are also like 12%, so I decided not to. Right.
Oh, that was gonna be fun. Go get it.
But I left half of a margarita in the fridge and my wife had it and like she didn't realize how strong it was until she's like, whoa.
I'd be asleep in an hour if I drank that. 12%.
So today I'm gonna try the new one. This is a new Zevia drink. What? It's called Creamy Root Beer.
Oh,
Creamy Root Beer. It's a new one for me. So
I've got a new one tonight too. I went to this fancy hotel once and they have cucumber water. Have you ever been to a hotel where they have that like in the lobby? It was really good. So I found this. It's cucumber mint water.
Oh,
this is like top of the line Walmart right here. Yeah.
The top shelf Walmart, top Walmart shelf.
Walmart.
So actually, you know what I'm gonna do, guys? Should I drink this creamy root beer or should I get Cutwater Mai Tai? Put it in the chat.
Hey,
Cutwater.
Get canceled. Don't get all crazy on
Cutwater, Mai Tai, or what is it called? Creamy root beer. In the chat. Let's go.
Nobody's gonna say creamy root beer. Say Mai Tai. Where's Tiki Dave at?
I know this is in honor of Tiki Dave. I'm gonna go grab it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you go. I'll let you.
I'll do my pop top while you're away.
Okay, ready? All right. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best pop top you ever heard in your life, 1 being the worst, rate this pop top.
Pop top. All right, here we go. Go get your drink. So cucumber sparkling water. I'm such a wimp. Here we go. Ooh, it's tight. Ooh, man, that had some power. And for the cucumber water, of course, you've got to have a fancy kind of pinky up kind of glass here. So there's this baby off. I'll wait till Roman gets back. But cheers, everybody. It's hot out. I'm in Ramona. I think it's 93 degrees in my garage right now. So it is hot. It is really hot. So I'm looking forward to drinking this thing. 8.5. Thanks, Dario.
8.5. Oh, 9.2. Oh.
Eric, that's twice in a row. 92065. If you don't know, that's our me and Eric's zip code.
Very cool. For the stalkers in the house.
9.3 in the pour. And 8 on the pop. Thanks, Arnold.
Another 10. Nice. All right. I went ahead and I didn't even wait for the. I went ahead and switched it up.
Oh man, are you sure? That's crazy.
I don't know if they mean Bally High like the restaurant. Is it a team thing with the Bally High restaurant? Well, you guys know where the Bally High is. If you don't know where the Bally High is, you should know as a fisherman. Okay, Bally High, go fish around there.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Bally High. Okay, here we go. Scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best pop top you ever heard, 1 being the worst. Rate this pop top. Here we go. Dario already gave me a 10.
In advance.
Here we go.
Ooh, nice rip. Pretty nice rip on that one.
It doesn't have any fizz, right? It's just a flat. Mai Tai madness.
Just kidding.
Cheers. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Ooh, with the pinky.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's not very good.
Ooh, that's delicious. Wow. Dang.
That is not very good.
Oh yeah, that's dangerous.
I'm gonna give the cucumber with sparkling water a 2 out of 5 max.
Oh really?
For,
dang.
Yeah.
This is really close. Oh man, if you want something sweet, this is a lot better than the margarita. But the margarita's got the lemony taste. This is really nice.
All right, guys. So if you're new to the show, this is a results show. So we've been fishing Spotty Bowl for the past 7 months. We're winding it up. We got 1 round left. We just did the second to last round, and tonight is the results. We always like to throw in some kind of fishing segment though tonight. So tonight's show, we're gonna do some announcements. I'm going to show off a $200 setup for Saltwater Slayer. My favorite $200 setup. So a budget setup, but it's really nice.
This is including the rod and the reel.
Rod and reel, yeah. Yep. And since you guys, in announcements that you guys are planning a night trip, and me and Roman are going to talk a little bit about nighttime kayaking. We're also going to talk about fishing for sand bass. I know a lot of the time we're just talking about these spotties, but there's sand bass out there too. So we're going to talk a little bit about fishing with sand bass. We're going to go over the results. We're going to have an interview, and we're going to do a movie review, and then we'll be out. So hang tight, guys. Probably going to be about an hour and a half show tonight.
Very cool. All right.
All right, let's get on with it. So announcements. Well, I already made one. There's no Spotty Bowl this weekend, so it's 4th of July weekend, guys. If you guys are going out on the bay and you haven't been out on the bay, when's the last time 4th of July landed on Sunday too, Roman? It seems like it's been a while.
Yeah.
So
7 years.
Heads up, guys. The bay on 4th of July weekend.
7 years. Isn't it shipped like one day? Isn't it shipped like one day every year?
Yeah, I guess so, huh? But every Groupon has been sold. Every jet ski is out there.
Oh,
every
yeah.
Groupon sailboat.
Oh, yeah.
Every hot tub pontoon. It's going to be a party out there, guys. So there'll be a lot of drinking on the water, and there's going to be a lot of boats out there. So if you're out there, keep your eyes open, guys. It's a mess, especially if you go out on Sunday. Which I actually might. Last year, I watched the fireworks on San Diego Bay from my boat. And it's a pretty nice experience. I don't know if I recommend it on a kayak. There's so many boats out there. It's like a parking lot, you know?
Yeah.
But if you have access to a boat, it's pretty neat because you can pull right up to the barge and kind of just watch them go straight up over your head, you know? It's a pretty neat experience. The only bad thing is getting off the water.
Yeah.
As soon as the fireworks are over, the launch ramps are just packed.
Just get a lawn chair and go sit at the launch ramp and watch people try to load their boats.
Boat fails.
Boat fails, yeah.
Dude,
you get a whole year's worth of content in one night.
Boat fail video, yeah.
Yeah.
We get a billion views.
Live stream that.
Live.
That's probably what I should do. I should go live stream it.
The boat fail.
Boat fails. Live, coming at you live from the boat ramp. Looking at fails. Here comes a potential customer. Here he goes, coming down the ramp. All right, backup job, not too bad. Let's see if the.
Hey, you could have your son go out with his little Tonka truck thing, and then show him how to have examples on how to back in.
Like, oh, it looks like the wind caught him. Oh, he's not gonna make it. Back it up, back it up.
Yeah, that's an epic opportunity for some big fails.
That'd be funny, dude.
Last year, I stayed the night on my boat. I brought a sleeping bag and like a sleeping mat, and I rigged up over in the bay on a buoy, and I stayed all night long, and I woke up and fished the next morning.
Oh, that's cool.
Pretty cool experience. Cool. Yeah, it's the only time I've ever really slept in my boat overnight.
If I did that though, I'd want to have like the Captain Dan gave me this old set of like it's like a headphones with the mic comes out here, like a sports announcer. That's the only way I would do it. I would set up like a desk, so it's like I'm a sports announcer, and then I have like the boat fails or boat dock fails.
Yeah,
can you imagine? That'd be so funny. Oh.
Yeah. Do it. That's an epic opportunity. All right, so 4th of July weekend. Be careful, guys. No Spotty Bowl. So next thing in the announcement is MMFC they've been working on an outing for Friday night. If you want to get involved in that, go to MMFC Outings in our Discord channel. I think Cal might be leading this up. I'm not sure, but I think they're meeting. What time are you guys meeting? I think it was 7 p.m. San Diego Bay. And they're planning on fishing around the bait barge area, I believe. But put in chat exactly what the details are, because I'm not exactly sure.
So if you guys don't know, you guys can go to the Mad Max Fishing Club Discord page or Discord group. At any point, you can type in !MMFC into the chat or !Discord, and it's going to give you the invite to our Mad Max Fishing Club group. You want to click on the Discord one, not the Facebook one. And that's where we have a outings section. And that's where the guys are keeping track of outings coming up. You guys can discuss where and when you want to meet. And again, these outings don't have to be organized by Brian or myself. These are outings that sometimes we'll put them on there, like we'll do outings. But the whole point of that Discord section is for you guys to get together and go out and enjoy fishing, right? In case one of us are not available. So I won't be available that week. Or Friday.
I'm gonna be in Magic Mountain this weekend, so I won't be available.
Yeah, so we had high. So in my family, we had high hopes that they'd have a vaccine for the kids by now, but they don't. So we had planned to go to Yosemite with a bigger group of family. So my wife is going, and I'm staying home with the kids for the weekend. So I'll be home with the boys. Also,
lucky her.
I know, right? She's stoked, but I mean it'll be fun. And then my older kid. Just like, dude, it was crazy. We went rollerblading. Sorry, I'm gonna jump in with a random story. We went rollerblading yesterday, right? We went to the park, rollerbladed yesterday. We rollerbladed for about 2 hours. They had all their gear on, right? And then we wrapped up our session. Went to the truck, took off all of their gear, and I said, hey, I'm gonna go around the track like 4 times just to get like some cardio in. So I went around the track a couple times, and I came back. I started taking off my gear. Halfway through taking off my gear, I'm watching my kids play in the playground. They're playing like tag or something, and my older one is like 2 or 3 steps up on this little like ladder, and his brother's chasing him from the top. So he backs up, and as he backs up, he loses his footing and he falls. Right?
Oh no!
It looks like no big deal. He just fell over, right? But he's like crying. He's not getting up. I'm like, oh shoot! So I go over there, and sure enough, dude, he says like his hand hurts. He can't move his hand. So I'm like, okay. So it ends up he cracked his like 2 bones in here, like boom, right? So like that's what I was missing with yesterday, and he got a stint. They put like a stint on it yesterday, and then this morning I took him to get a cast. So he got his first cast ever today, so he's pretty stoked. But yeah,
Oh man, is this the
Random,
your
dude.
younger son?
Oh,
So
my
now
older
he's
son.
got-
My older son.
He's got a club now. The club. the
I
older
know.
one. Don't mess with him now.
But it was crazy because we spent 2 hours rollerblading, and it wasn't the rollerblading thing that got him. It was a
Oh,
freaking
yeah.
playground, dude. It sucked.
Always that playground
I know.
equipment.
It's like, ah.
Darn it.
Yeah.
Dang it. And I'm sure you got yelled at. You're
No, we're good. We're good.
Okay. All right. So MMFC outing, check it out in Discord. And that's one thing. That's one of the reasons we're going to talk about night fishing tonight is because of the outing. So give you guys a few hints. Hopefully, it's kind of a small segment on night fishing, but give you guys a few hints, kayaking hints, fishing tips on what to do once you get out there. And I wanted to show something off I got in the mail, Roman.
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna go full screen on this. Okay. Very nice. Can you hold it closer?
Yeah.
I want to see the actual
How's that?
fish. Very nice.
Okay, so Dropshot Girl Designs makes these things, and got one from her, and she makes them in spotties. And you know me, Roman, I'm a sucker for anything with a spotty on it, and it's actually pretty cool. It's a bottle opener, so I'm gonna hang this up in my set back here later. But I want to give you guys a nice shot of this and a shout out to Dropshot Girl
Very
Design.
cool.
She's on Instagram if you like this kind of stuff.
Nice.
But she does like kind of these fishing arts and craft stuffs, and I like it. Came out nice, feels good. The paint job's real nice.
Nice. Very
It's a
cool.
spotty, right? I'll buy
Yep.
anything with a spotty. So thank you for that.
Nice. We'll do a live studio audience round of applause.
Thank you, Dropshot Girl.
All right, come back.
Okay, let's get right to the rod review.
Okay, let's do
So, Saltwater Slayer, it sounds like he's looking. Saltwater Slayer, what are you fishing with now? First of all, I'm assuming you're fishing with kind of a inexpensive setup, and you're looking to maybe upgrade to a little nicer.
Okay, while we're waiting for his response, let me read what Cal put up here. He says, Shelter Island, 7 p.m. launch. Some guys are launching early at 5 p.m. Okay,
Okay.
very cool.
So right at sunset.
Yep.
Perfect.
Okay, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about fishing at night, lighting, and all that good stuff, just for like a review, a refresh. And if it's your first time going, do stay tuned for that so you can be prepared on what to expect for this night fishing session. Okay.
Yeah, I hope they don't get fogs. Remember last time? I
Yeah,
think
that's
last time
crazy.
me, you, and the group went out, it was some crazy fog. I
And
don't
when
think this
fog
time of year you get
when
that kind of
fog comes, when fog shows up, you gotta form Yaktron. That's a secret.
Hey,
Right.
but the head. Am I the? No, I'm the back. 'Cause I'm always in the back. I never get out front. But, oh, we'll go over that when we get to that. Anyway, all right. So my $200 setup that I'm gonna recommend. First of all, I've talked about the SLX reel a lot. These things sell for $99. It's an SLX reel. It's saltwater rated, made by Shimano. Comes in a 7-2 or I think a 5-6 maybe, 2 different speeds. I got the 7-2 on this one.
Brian, I'm gonna go full screen on you.
Okay. So I recommend this reel because it's an inexpensive one. It's saltwater rated. I've been fishing this for maybe a year now. I think I have 3 of these, and it's still holding up. Just general maintenance, cleaning it. So as far as durability goes, it's held up for a year. If you can get a reel that can hold up in saltwater as much as I fish for a year, I think it's a quality reel. Inexpensive, $99. They have 3 different types of this one. This is just the most basic XLX you can get. When you go to, I think it's the XT or the XR, it has a magnetic cast control knob right here on the side. And that's an extra $30. And then you can get this in a digital cast, which is $189. So it's like an extra $90. But I like just this basic one. It's $99. I use it all the time. My biggest spotty of the year, and that 16.5-inch spotty I caught was on this reel and on this rod. So that's the reel I'm gonna recommend. Rod I'm gonna recommend. This is like the entry-level Phenix rod. I'm gonna hold this nice and close, Roman.
Yep.
It's called a Maximum.
There we go.
And when you go into the store, you'll know it because it has like a camouflage handle.
Cool.
And it sells for sometimes $99, sometimes $119, depending on where you go.
What's the stats on it? Just read the stats.
It's a medium light, so it's rated for, I think, let's see here. Let me see if I can zoom in on these stats. 1/8 to a 1/2 ounce lure.
Perfect.
Tell me if it's zooming in on that. No?
No, that's good. You can just read it to us.
Okay. Medium light, it's a 7.3, so 7'3". That's kind of right where you want to be. If you want a little, if you're fishing from the kayak, you might want a little bit shorter. I think you fish from shore, so 7'3" would be perfect for you. 7'3", medium light. Don't get the heavy version of this with this reel. You want the medium light because you're going to be throwing probably 1/2 ounce or less. And this thing has a nice tip on it. Good guides. Had no problems with the guides over the year. I actually think I'm going to get a second one of these rods. I really like it. It's perfect for spotty fishing. That's my $200 setup I'm going to recommend to you.
Very cool. Do you have any recommendations for a $200 rod? Because it sounds like he had a rod, got damaged.
$200 rod?
He already has a reel. He's just looking for a $200 rod.
Oh, so if you want to go to the bigger leagues, my favorite $200 rod is a Shimano Zodious. I've got two of these guys, one bait casting, one spinning. Similar types of spec, medium light. This one's a 7.2. I think it's a little shorter, but Shimano makes this. It's got a nice finish on it, holds up to the saltwater really well. Got a strong tip on it. It's got Fuji guides on it too. They hold up in the saltwater really well. I just personally love the feel of this rod. It's just has a really nice tip. When I'm throwing a cool bait, I can feel every little thing on the bottom. So my recommendation for $200 rod is Shimano Zodious.
What's what's the actual stats on it? That's perfect.
Let's see here. This is a 7'2". I was wrong on that. It is a I can barely read that. 7'2", medium light, 10 to 20 pound, 3/8 to 1 ounce baits on this.
Perfect. That's a good range right there. Yep.
Yeah, it's a little heavier than the other one.
Yeah.
I usually fish like a ½ ounce or bigger cool bait on this thing, but
Yeah.
I love that, and I love it also in a spinning setup. So that's my favorite rod, Shimano Zodious. And I also like the Phenix M1.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
If you're a Phoenix fan, I think all of us pretty much have that,
Yeah.
which is this rod right here.
Very
Phoenix,
cool.
I got a Tranx 200 Phoenix M1. That's like pretty much everybody has a Phoenix M1.
That's so good. Perfect.
Yeah.
There you go. So hopefully that helps.
Those are my recommendations. iRod, yeah, I have those too. I have an iRod somewhere back here. Also good. Fishing's a personal preference. Like, the Shimano Zodious, I just like the way it feels. So that's why it's my favorite rod. But some people will pick up the iRod, Spotty Edition. I think that's what Aaron Kruger fishes, and he loves that thing. So a little bit of personal feel on those things.
Yep. Very cool. All right.
All right, so that's our rod review. And let's get on to the night fishing, Roman. So does anybody have any questions before we get started on night fishing? I don't see any. Do you, Roman?
I don't. Let's see.
I use a 7.7 on my kayak. Yeah, that's a pretty long rod for a kayak. Yeah.
No, it's good. It's good. So you want a longer rod. I prefer like something over a 7 on the kayak, so I can pass the once you're bit, you're gonna lose some length because your rod is bent. Hopefully, right? You want to be able to reach over and go over the front of the bow, right?
Gotcha.
So,
see, that's something I wouldn't.
yeah, if you want to transition, like I always land my fish on my right side. So if I'm fishing on my left side, I get bit. I want to have enough rod length under load to go around the bow without having to get up and go around, right? That way you can bring it up to your landing side. So that's a good rod length right there, like 7.5, 7, anything over 7, it's good.
Yeah.
Even if you're fishing from shore, you're gonna get a little bit more cast out of it. And when you're ready to transition to a kayak, you won't have to replace all your rods. So that's what I recommend. I recommend you go with at least 7+.
Yeah, that Phoenix M1 I just showed off is a 7.11. I like that thing
perfect.
long
I have
because
that
I can bomb fish.
Yeah.
You're throwing something for lots of distance, that's it. But if I'm like hitting the pylons or vertical fishing, I like the 7.3, 7.2 right in there. I like a little bit shorter for right outside. There's a question, Dave Ridge. Minimum lighting or recommended? Oh, this will kick this off perfectly.
Yep.
Roland?
So are we gonna transition into that?
Let's transition right
Cool.
into it. So we
All
get
right.
right into this.
So I don't know the official rules for your kayak lighting. I just know that for a minimum, you have to have that white light in the middle of your kayak. Like if you're on a boat, they have that one white light in the center. You don't need the red and green bow lights. You don't need the red and green bow lights. You just need to have a light, right?
Navigation lights.
And navigation light. And usually, like there's like the if you go to if you actually type in, there's a link that's getting put up by by the Nightbot about resources. There's a flag that I recommend from Yakattack. It's collapsible, but at the top it has a light. That's a one white light that you need to meet the requirements, right?
Gotcha.
I would recommend that you have more lights just as a safety precaution, right? I think what
Eric.
Yeah, Eric's got a really nice lighting setup. Right?
Yeah.
Again, it changes the requirements of your kayak if you have a motor. If you have a motor, you have the CF number and it's registered, then you have to have the navigation lights, which is the green and red up front, right? And the white light in the middle, the back, or whatever. But if you don't, then you just need basically a 360 light. So something that can be seen from any angle, at least minimum in the center. And those flags that Yakattack makes are pretty nice. They have like it's like a 360 light. It's not too expensive. I think they're LED, so they last forever. The batteries last for like I think I've had mine for like 4 years, and I've replaced the battery once. So it's probably due for another replacement. But anyway, really nice lights. And you can hang your.
I see Eric out there with something as simple as he puts glow sticks on the side of his like side markers on there. Like I don't know if he's zip tying them.
Yeah, you
there,
could.
But...
No, I think for Eric, really. I think Eric has.
Eric,
no,
yeah.
Eric
has a spotlight on the back, but I think because when I'm looking outside, I could see these 2 glow sticks. It might be Eric, and he's got glow sticks like around the outside.
No, he's got kayak lights on there. He's drilled them out.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, they're really nice.
Oh,
Eric's setup is really nice, guys. Maybe I can one of these days when I fish with Eric, I could do a video on his lighting setup. It's really nice. He's like drilled it out and like waterproofed it, and so the light is outside on the sides and it's cabled in and it's really nice.
I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, it's really nice. His lighting setup.
I remember All Night Hider has like 2 like.
Yeah, so like, All Nighter Hider, he's got a he puts 2 arrowheads, not two like arrows from hunting. These are arrows that have a LED light on them. So he just basically puts 2 in his rod holders, and those things are super bright.
Yeah.
So.
I see him a mile away.
Yeah, if you've seen it,
like we're kind of like looking for wherever he's at. There's like 3 kayakers that whoever had the glow lights, I could definitely see that, and then I could see Hider. Yeah, for sure. I knew exactly who's who.
What's it called? Muto submission fishing code says Eric's yak is lowrider style. It's got ground lights.
It's got that glow. That glow under it.
Yeah, Eric's lighting is the best. Yeah, for sure. Very cool.
That is pretty cool. I know a lot of the boats have that kind of lighting. They'll turn on these big underwater LED spotlights and it'll track bait around.
Oh yeah.
It could actually assist in fishing. I wonder if with Eric's if they're bright enough to do that too. Like if it draws over the bait fish.
So I'm reading the comments from Eric. It says they went 2 miles away. Okay, so I'm talking about something else. No, I have red LED lights. Mark has glow sticks. Okay, that's what it was.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, if you don't have the I'm just saying that glow sticks seem like a pretty inexpensive way just to do some side markers.
Yeah, but you don't.
I could see them.
Yeah, but so like those are just a way to additional way to see it, but you can't see them from that far. So I would do for the sake of visibility, you have to have one that's like on some kind of elevation, like a flagpole.
Yeah, race pole.
Yeah, like a flagpole. So that you can actually see the see them from far away, and it's got to be above you. So if somebody's in front of you and the light's behind you, they're not gonna see the light because you're blocking it, right? It's gotta be above you, so it can be seen from any direction, right? And on top of that, at night it's not too bad. There's no wakes and stuff. There's no really like surf or what's it called, surge. Or I'm sorry, not surge, tide, I guess. So you're tall enough that you'll go over any wake that you see. So it's just, you basically want it to be visible from any angle at night. You shouldn't anticipate that much boat traffic anyway. Just kind of keep your head on a swivel, especially at night. Usually it's not even big boats that come in at night, except if it's from like the military or something, right?
Yeah, sometimes the sports boats come in late too,
Yeah.
but I just from experience with going out on a few of these with you guys, I know you guys all kind of meet at the boat launch ramp wherever you're launching, and then you go as a group, like almost like a single file line to wherever you're planning on fishing. And that's a good idea at night, stick together, keep an eye on each other, travel together.
In the chat, I just put a link. It's romancastro.com/resources. If you go to that, you scroll down towards the bottom, right above my PFD. I see the Yakattack the Yakattack Viz Carbon Pro pole. It's right there, and then it's got a Yakattack Visalite. It's got basically, I think it's 2 or 3 AA batteries. You twist it and it turns on, and that's visible from 360, and thing lasts forever. I recommend also the Anyway, it's 3 pieces. I put the pieces out individually. There's 3 pieces. The bottom part, it's kind of like, it has a base. It's round, kind of like a rod. So you can put it in one of your rear rod holders. That way it's like elevated. You don't have to worry about extra mounting. And that should probably be enough for a minimum, right? What I like to do is when I fish, usually at night like that, I'll have another light on me that's facing me, that's lighting me up for the camera. And that's also helpful for somebody that's just kind of like cruising by to see that there's a person on the water, because I'll be lit up basically in addition to that one light.
Imagine you probably have a headlamp on too, right? For tying or hooking up. And
Yeah, I have a headlamp on, but I usually don't have it on. I just have it on my head, and when I need it, I flip it on. Or if I notice that there's a boat nearby that's like kind of going my direction and maybe they're heading straight towards me, I'll turn it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll turn it on, and I'll kind of just look in their direction so they kind of see a light kind of flashing at them. You have to be super aware, guys. Yeah.
It's super helpful just because it follows whatever you're looking at. So
Right.
A headlamp, I would definitely invest in a headlamp.
Yeah. So at a minimum, you want that light, and then any other kind of lights you want to use, that'd be great. It's just the more light, the better, right? If you are going to use a light that's kind of lighting you up, like kind of facing you, wear your hat at night. So you're basically going to have your hat. Well, say this is my light right here in front of me. This is like a light, of course. Well, say that's the light I have in my kayak. If you don't have a hat, see how that's creating a shade in my eyes? That'll make it to where you can actually see past your light. Otherwise, you're going to be blinded by your light. Okay? So that's why sometimes you'll see me in the videos. I wear my hat at night because I'm trying to shield my eyes from my main light. But if I hold the fish up, you guys can still see it.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, so I guess that's covered lighting pretty good. Any other suggestions on any safety gear that you might not carry during the day? Or is it pretty much the same stuff? I mean, obviously you're going to be wearing your PDF. You always do.
Yeah, if you have a headlight for sure. If you don't have a headlight, you can use a little hand light. You can click on like an LED light, just so you can use it as like a signal, right? You're gonna have the one that's 360 available behind you. You can see it from any angle. But in case somebody still doesn't see you, they're kind of coming at you kind of fast. Just shine the light right at them and just like do this, kind of like, like flash them. Just you get their attention.
Morse code.
Yeah, Morse code. Get their attention, just so they know that's like that you're there, right?
Don't forget to scream or honk your horn if you need to.
So a lot of things that happen. Yeah, right. So in San Diego, as soon as the sun sets, you'll notice like the big old wall of fog comes in.
Yeah.
Which is great because that's what keeps San Diego cool throughout the year, is like burning off that fog in the morning. By the time it burns off, it doesn't have enough time to really get hot. So, but at night, you could be out there and then like, I'm not kidding, like in 5 minutes, you can be in perfectly clear weather, and then in 5 minutes, you could be like, all you see is like a fog, right?
I've been out there to where like I couldn't see past the front of my boat.
Right.
And I'm lucky I had a GPS on here.
Yeah, oh,
yes.
yes.
My GPS screen on there, and it had the track of how I came in, and I basically just followed my exact trail. Like it mapped out what I did. And without the GPS, you'll be going. I mean, it's like you're just like braille feeling with your kayak.
Yeah,
boat.
exactly.
Crazy.
Yeah. So here's what we're gonna do with this. So that's a great point. You want to have your GPS, your plotter. Basically, it normally keeps track of your trip, right? So as you're going out to your fishing area, like if you're gonna do the bait barge, as you're going out to the bait barge, it's gonna be leaving a trail on your GPS of where you've been that day, right? So that's going to be super huge for you to get back if the fog kicks in, right? So if the fog kicks in, you're out there as a group, maybe like 10 people, 15 people, whatever. The fog kicks in, finish your fishing session, and when it's time to get back, get together, huddle up, right? And you'll see the big I call them like the gaps, right? So between the bait barge and like that one dock that's got a bunch of loading structure for the boats. It's military, so from there to from the boat barge back to that loading dock, that's one of the I call like no man's land, right? Where like you're kind of in the open, right? Follow your trajectory, follow your path of you getting there to there, and group up before you make that crossing, right? That way there's a bunch of lights, everybody's kind of working together. You have all your headlamps on. And if anybody's cruising by, they're going to look at that. They're going to see a bunch of lights. They're going to think it's a bait barge, or they're going to think it's like a bigger boat. but it's actually just you guys grouped together, Yaktron trying to get across a little channel, right? Okay.
Yep.
So then you get to the next section, which is that section that I just talked about, where it's like a military dock with a bunch of loading cranes. The next one is going to be from there to like that little triangle. Yeah, the little triangle in front of the what's it called? Harbor Patrol, right? That little no man's land, and that's more scary because that's like a shipping lane, right? That's like where all the boats come in and out of the back docks area. So for that one, for sure, again, you'll have some stragglers that maybe can't go as fast as you guys. So group up at the end of the dock before you make the other crossing, right? So as you're coming back, especially if there's fog. So cool.
Yeah, and if you don't know how to start that mapping on your GPS, it's basically a feature that says start trip. You can either continue trip from when you started from last time or start trip. Just Google start trip, Lowrance or whatever you have, and it'll show you how to turn on that mapping feature.
Very cool. And then I was going to mention something else. Lights. Okay. GPS.
Sticking together.
Sticking together. That's pretty much it. Yeah. That's pretty much it.
I think.
Yes. Sorry. Radios. If you have radios,
Discord.
And in our case, we had Discord. So we were doing Discord. Everybody's on speakerphone, and like we were like the comms was super good. So use a Discord. I think it's like fishing comms channel. That's what it's for. It's there for you guys to communicate while you're on the water. If you run out of batteries, have your UHF or like a VHF radio, your marine radio ready, and then that way you know that we're waiting for you. And we're going to group up before the next pass. So bring your radio, marine radio for sure. And then also, that's also in the resources page that I posted up earlier. My recommendation, you not to get that one. But if you do get one, make sure it floats. Even if it says it floats, once you get it, take it and throw it in some water. Make sure it does actually float. Because I've seen some that actually say they float, but they don't. So
that's going with that.
Yeah. Cal, great suggestion. So usually we do channel 69 or 68. Those are the channels you want to use. And whoever's leading the charge, I think in this case it's going to be Cal, maybe Salty. You guys should decide on a channel now. Maybe do channel 69. That's what we usually use. So channel 69 on a VHF channel, or be on Discord. Okay, you want to have that communications going, especially if the fog rolls in. Okay, you don't want to be the one that stays behind at the bait barge doing a little extra fishing while everybody's gone, and now you got to navigate those two big crossings on your own with like a little bit of light, even if you brought your own lights. So that gets really scary, especially if you don't have your own GPS system. Then you could wander into the actual channel, like the big bay, and that's kind of scary because those big the big boats, the military boats,
the dull pineapple
boat, the dull pineapple boat, those things don't stop, so you gotta be super careful.
It's like a mile to second.
Yeah, dude. Cool. Any other questions about this specific topic? Throw in the chat.
Me and Roman aren't going to be there. Cal, he's been there and done this many times. So if you have questions on the water, ask Cal, ask Salty, ask one of the guys that have done this trip before. They've been out there. I think Eric's done it. All these guys have done this before. So if this is your first time, just stick with those guys. They'll give you some good advice.
Dario says, La Jolla, we did Discord, but a couple of used VHF as a backup if the phone died. Nice to have. Yeah, nice to have one. Yep. Very cool.
Yep, that's how we got all our yellowtail information. Somebody hooked up with the yellowtail. All they had was the VHF and.
During my last. Oh, here's Zach. Hey, what up, Zach? Welcome back.
Zach Riggs, what's
Zach
up?
Riggs in the house. During my last lobster session, my floating flashlight fell in the water and it was lost at sea. Remember to bring some extra lights.
Yeah, did you see it like go down and
that
sitting
sucks.
on the bottom?
Like, wait, you're supposed to float. Are fireworks illegal on the bay? Oh, that's a great question. I think they are.
In San Diego County. Yeah, you can't have any type of fireworks here.
Maybe a sparklers?
South of the border.
Sparklers?
Yeah, I think there's some legal fireworks, but I don't know. That's not a question for me.
Tyler's like, yes. All right.
But there's going to be big fireworks. Okay, so since we're running a little late, and it's already 7:48, Roman, I'm going to cut this sand bass fishing segment kind of in half. So
or we can do it on.
Well, they're going out right now. I've got everything set
up. Okay, good.
So
Let's do it.
let me do it. I'm gonna go through it really quick. I'm gonna cut it in half by what I say. Okay, guys. So you're going out there. You're fishing for sand bass. They're down there on the bottom. When you fish for a sand bass, you're gonna be fishing in deeper water. Plan on anywhere from 30 to 50 to maybe even 55, 60 feet deep for these guys. So you got to plan on a heavier setup. When you go out there, you're not going to be wanting to throw your little half-ounce jigs. Sand bass are down there. When you guys go out there and look at the tide, it's going to be a 5-foot tide swing, so that tide's going to be going out, and it's going to be ripping pretty good. My success, I've been hitting the sand bass a lot lately. I've been fishing 3 days a week lately, and I've been working on my sand bass game a lot. This weekend, I was throwing this guy right here. This is a 1 ounce war bait, and you can see it got whole back bit off.
Nice.
So this thing worked. Anything you can drag on the bottom. When I ever go to like a garage sale or the swap meet or something, Roman, for sand bass, you're gonna lose tons of stuff, right? So I buy like this type of jig head, these big 2 ounce cheap jig heads. Sometimes you'll find them like a tackle box with like a bunch of these in there for $5. Anytime you're going sand bass fishing, you're going to get caught on rocks. You're going to get caught on that stupid cable, whatever's down there. So plan on losing a bunch. So if you ever come across like a bunch of heavy jig heads, pile them up. Save them for this. This is the opportunity. Sand bass fishing at night. You're going to lose chunks. So get out your cheap stuff. That's what I like to fish. All my cheap stuff. You know, I got these type of jig heads too. Big old 1 ounce. Anything that's heavy that you can put a swim bait on is going to work for you. My favorite setup is a 1 or 2 ounce cool bait. And then I put a big 6-inch trailer on it. The sand bass, you're going to use a bigger hook and a heavier weight. So go with the big stuff, guys. Don't be afraid to throw these big swim baits. You guys are going for the sand bass, are much larger than a spotted bay bass. So don't be afraid of that. Last week when we went to La Jolla, my biggest sand bass I caught was surprisingly on the crocodile lure. Never give up on this thing, Roman.
Nice.
I'm telling you.
That's
Never,
funny.
hold on a second. Actually, my battery on my laptop's going low. I gotta change something. No.
Yeah, remember the bait barge is like around 40 feet, 30, 40 feet. So you have to get the lure down there, plus all that current going through there, right? So you really want to fish heavy.
I don't know. There's something about this croc. Get the big one, like this one's like the 1 ouncer. Get like the big 2 ouncer. Let that thing just sink to the bottom and let it just sit there for a minute. Let it just sit on the bottom. It's going to be bouncing on the bottom a little. You got to be careful. It's going to get snagged up. But the second you crank it, I don't know what's about this lure, but I always get pretty good sand bass. Like if I was going to fish a sand bass tournament that night, I would definitely have this as one of my arsenals. Don't give up on the spoons, guys. They work really well for sand bass. If the current's really ripping, get the biggest piece of lead you got out. You got to get down to that bottom.
What is that one?
8 ounce. I've never thrown this for sand bass, but I just like bringing it out to comedy. It's not the big one either. This is the 8 ounce. It's not the 16 ounce.
16 ounce, yeah. I want a 16 ounce one.
Plan, guys.
That's spot for right. I'll put the 16 ounce one right here.
Yeah, I gotta get you one of those.
Right here.
Plan for a 2 ounce, guys. I'm telling you, when that tide's ripping, you think, okay, this big giant 1 ounce bait is gonna get down there. But it won't, trust me, with your drift and everything. So plan for a 1 ounce, 2 ounce. Another thing works really good are these tube baits. Get the bigger ones, the big 1 ounce, maybe even 2 ounce.
And you could put like Muto's fishing sauce in the middle of that thing, right? It's got like that tube. You can fill that tube up with sauce. Boom.
Yep. I know last time we went out at night, I think Jet, man, it was so long ago. Jet was fishing with us. He was fishing these tube baits, man, and he was tearing it up on these. Like a lot of people busted these out once they figured it out. And of course, you got the Muto bait. You got all your jigs, anything that you can jig, that you can drop. You know, Muto's the pro on these, but I would say probably like a 50 or 60 grams, something really heavy. Drop that's your vertical fishing style. I would go with those. Somebody's got some show and tell.
What? Oh, like these are like my.
You got your jigs.
Yeah, my slow pitch stash. Yeah, these are 20 grams though.
20 grams. Yeah, that's not gonna be heavy enough for where you guys are fishing. Okay, now I'm gonna move on because I've been talking too much about jigs. Okay, if you haven't fished at night before, I know I sound like an infomercial guy, don't I? I'm trying to talk so fast. So. Just for right now, $19.99, you can get yourself. No.
Nice.
So one of the most basic setups when you're fishing at night, and when I go fishing at night, I'm not just fishing for bass. I'm fishing for all the night creatures that are out there roaming. You got, your leopard sharks, you got your smoothhound sharks, angel sharks, you got the rays. There's all kinds of different fish out there that are like predators at night. So I like to always have a Carolina rig. I was going to explain how to do a Carolina rig, but basically all you need is an egg sinker. I'm going to say 1 or 2 ounce. this is optional, but you need a plastic bead, a barrel swivel, and I like a number 2 circle hook. And basically, you put the weight. I think Roman, don't you have a video on Carolina rigs? You put the weight.
I don't, but I want to make one.
You put the weight above this barrel swivel with a bead. Give yourself a fluorocarbon leader. This is straight braid to the barrel swivel. Give yourself like a 16-inch, maybe 18, 20-inch fluorocarbon leader, and you're gonna tie on this thing a piece of bait. And what I like to do when I go out there, I was gonna show you how to rig this. It's just your standard squid. It's easy. It's frozen. You see that?
Yep.
It's frozen. Don't put the whole squid on there, guys. Cut it. Cut the head off. Chuck that. Cut it in half, fillet it, and put a strip on there, and you're just gonna hook it over twice and have that strip just like it's fluttering behind the hook here.
Yep.
And at night, dude, when you're fishing with bait on a Carolina rig, it's the land of mystery, dude. You have no I like to have that thing just like soaking while I'm like fishing for sand bass. I'll have this dead stick behind me. Gotta keep an eye on it.
Dave Rage said, "Oh, I just have some squid lying around." That's so funny. What up, Dave? Baker Lounge in the house. Baker Lounge Fishing, guys. Go check him out. Give him a follow.
Yeah.
The mullet champion of the world right here, coming in, saying hello. Welcome back, dude? Mr. Dave Rage.
Yeah, so squid, guys. I'm gonna tell you, any of you guys pitch in. You probably don't need a whole package for just one guy. Just pitch in, get some squid. It's fun, man. At night, soaking that squid, pulling in a shark or pulling in something weird that you don't normally catch.
Anybody bringing squid on Friday? Let me know in the chat.
Yeah.
That way you guys know who to attack and spot them a couple bucks for a squid or two.
The next thing I'm going to recommend is a drop shot, obviously. A drop shot with a heavy weight.
Yep.
2 ounce weight. Right here, I've got a fluke tied up. Roman's got a video on how to drop shot. You know, make sure the hook's facing up, but drop shot a fluke, drop shot something down there, and that's a good one to fish with the current because there's gonna be a lot of current, and you can let that thing just bounce around on the bottom, and that'll get bit. So those are my recommendations for sand bass. And oh yeah, guys, so you guys this isn't Spotty Bowl this weekend, but since you guys are fishing for sand bass, don't forget the record right now I think is just over 4 pounds. So if you get over a 4-pound sand bass, only on artificial lure. Take a picture of that and put it in the Spotty Bowl Discord sand bass with the code HB next to it so you can take that category.
Very nice.
I expect you guys to beat that this Friday night.
Very nice. Let's see. What up, Riney? Welcome back. Brad Riney in the house, everybody. San Diego Bay. Yeah, they're doing a outing on San Diego Bay Friday night, 7 p.m. Check the Discord for full details in the outing section. I think Cal is leading it today, so I won't be there. Brian won't be there, but you guys have a blast. Stay safe. Make sure you guys do the Yaktron once it gets foggy out there. Form the Yaktron.
I did have something planned with squid. I have my bait knife. I have everything set up, but just because of time, I even set up a camera.
Oh.
We're running out of time, so I'll save that for another night, Muto. But yes, no, I will not eat it. No, thank you. Well, maybe. Anything for the show, right, Roman? You guys want to see me eat squid from a frozen pack?
Tune in next time.
Next time. Me and Roman will both eat it, right, Roman?
Yeah.
All right, so if anybody has any questions about sand bass fishing, that's like the small version I put together, but because of time, we're going to move on to results. So hopefully that gives the guys that haven't fished for sand bass a little bit of knowledge. Just remember, go heavy. 2 ounce, 1 ounce. Don't be scared to throw that out there. Bring out your 300 size reels.
Yeah, you want to have it. You want to have that lure on the floor. You want to be able to touch the floor. You want to feel the floor. Okay?
Yeah. Yep. Vertical fish.
Yep.
Drag it on the bottom. Bait fish. That's going to get you guys bit. All right, let's get on with it, Ron. Let's get on to the results show.
There we go. Zach's like, yes, eat the squid. Doug, thanks for the reminder. Hit that like button, fellas. If you're enjoying the show so far, please do hit that like button. I see 28 people watching, 24 likes. Please hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please do hit subscribe. We're back to $3.99, folks.
Come on, somebody's got to subscribe tonight. Get us to 400.
Yeah, we need 1 subscriber tonight. We've been on for about, what is it? I don't know. An hour. We need to gain 1 more sub. Boys, let's do this. Share it out. Exclamation point share. See. There you go. I need to get a rod that cab casts heavier lures. Oh, they can cast heavier lures. Okay. All right, go ahead, Brian.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna do the
got an A-rig set up. The A-rig set up is usually what I'll switch over to. If I'm oh, I wanted to mention that too. If you guys are really bold, I mean, really bold. This is what gets me most of my sand bass, but it's like you're risking it every time you throw it, and that's my 5-ounce A-rig. I got 5 1-ounce cool baits on here, and this is like a vacuum cleaner on the bottom of the bay. It just goes by. I got a lot of big sand bass this week, and I got that big rockfish in La Jolla, so. This gets me a lot of sand bass.
That's like a 300 size. That's like a 300 size reel setup right there.
It's tough on my 300 size reel. It's like you feel like you're fighting a fish every time you pull this thing in. You're gonna have a sore arm pulling this thing in, but
That's
it
funny.
gets to the bottom, and it stays on the bottom. 5 ounces will stay on that bottom, but man, you risk the biscuit, man. This
Yeah,
thing,
for sure. If you're gonna be
I haven't lost one yet, but man.
for Friday, guys, do a couple of passes with not so expensive lure.
Yeah.
And
Figure out where the
you're gonna
cable
figure out where the cable is, especially the cables that keep the dock from floating away, the bait barge from floating away. So it's about halfway down the bait barge where like the little where they live, where that little shack is. Yeah. So do a couple of passes with the bait that you don't mind losing before you throw the 5-ounce A-rig down there and get snagged and
$80 A-rig
yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
Throw these guys, the cheap heavy jig heads, the swap meet jig heads or garage sale jig heads. Yep. Yeah, throw those at first, get the hang of it before you throw that big boy out there. Yeah, those cables are
Salty said.
Can we do a diving show, Roman? Can you dive that deep?
I could dive that deep, but I would just be afraid of the boat traffic and the freaking seals too. Salty said on a kayak we call that A-rig an anchor. Nice.
I wonder how. I personally probably lost 5 lures on that cable this year. So I wonder how. I mean, it must just be like the gigantic beach ball of lures down there. I wonder what it looks like.
Roy just subscribed to us with his wife's account. What up, Lenny?
Yes.
Woo!
Is it clicked yet? Thank you, Roy. It's like a stock ticker tape I'm watching back there. It's just flat right now. Let's get that thing.
Wait for it.
Wait for the pump. Come on, let's get the pump.
Come on, we have alerts that pop up on the screen and everything when people.
Oh yeah, I don't get to see that.
Yeah, it'll be in the stream. All right, Go for it. Let's do this. Okay, so let's jump into these. We're gonna do these results from Spotty Bowl season, second half season, second to last session of the tournament. Ready?
Season 2, session 11. I don't know.
Yep.
11, I think. I think we're all the way to 11. We turned.
Dave Rage, woo woo! Dave Rage's wife just subscribed. Thank you so much. Woohoo!
Yay! Yeah, start getting on your family accounts and subscribing, guys. Let's pump this number. And you know what? Roman, I'm sorry, I'm going off the subject here, but when you leave a comment, that's a like also. Could you guys possibly leave some comments after the show?
Yeah. When you leave a comment, that's an interaction, so it's a good signal to YouTube.
Yeah, it's a double like. So we don't get a lot of comments. So if you guys would leave us some hopefully positive comments, that'd be awesome. Or questions. Questions are even better. Okay.
I'll take a negative comment. I'll comment back. Yeah, what do you mean? And then
we're trying our best here.
Yeah.
Or else you can get bait fishing talk. All right. Let's go long enough. We're already an hour into it, Roman. So I'm gonna go into like
so funny. Dave Rage. I'm sorry. Baker Lounge. Dave. Baker Lounge. Dave says everybody's got a burner account on YouTube. It's got.
Let's get to 10,000 here.
All right, here we go, guys. Results.
We're gonna do this actually. All right, side pot. So we've been fishing Spotty Bowl since January. So we're winding up here, guys. You guys have one more week to beat these side pots. So my suggestion, maybe if you're not in playoff contention, you're not, when you get out there, try to get some of these side pots. They're up for the grabs, I mean, some of them are pretty big right now, but I mean, go for these side pots too, if while you're out there in Spotty Bowl, you might as well. Okay. Smallest spotty, 7-inch. Eric K's been holding that for a long time. One more week, Eric, and that category is all yours. Heaviest spotty, Adobo, still holding that at 2.46 pounds. Good job, Adobo. You got one more week. That's a good category. I think that's like a $200 category, so that's a nice fish right there. Longest spotty is the $200 category. Longest spotty, that was beat this week. It was 16.5, which was set by me, And Muto came in and crushed it at 16.75. Man, that's a nice spotty. Good job, Muto. 16.75. We got a new longest spotty. So you guys have the next size up to beat that. 16.75. The only one size up. Somebody's gonna have to hit the 17-incher. I know Dave caught a 17-inch, not in Spotty Bowl, but so if you want to beat that, somebody's have to hit a 17-inch spotty. Muto got 16.75, Roman, on the spotty this week.
Nice.
Then we had finally somebody caught a legal halibut, Roman. 28.5 inches.
I know who that was.
Yeah, that's Salty Dangler coming in with the monster halibut. Congratulations.
The live studio audience goes wild.
That thing weighed over 8 pounds. Salty, did you harvest that thing? Take that thing and home and eat it? Can we get some pictures of what you did with it?
Make tacos out of it?
Halibut tacos, is that good?
Oh yeah.
I've never had a halibut taco. I think I have a halibut.
You know what's really
burrito.
good? You know what's really good? Speaking about halibut, halibut sandwiches from Point Loma Seafoods. Oh, it's the best.
Seems like whenever I order halibut or have halibut, it's just like the halibut fillet and then like sauce and something on the side.
No, you gotta get the halibut sandwich. It's on rye bread.
Yeah.
It's got the tartar sauce, and then it's breaded. So good. And it's like a fat fillet too.
Are you inviting me on a date?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Halibut sandwiches at Point Loma Seafoods.
Let's do it.
Woo!
Let me know. I'm there. All right. So, Salty, 28.5-inch biggest halibut. You guys got 1 week to beat that. Good luck. That's a big one. Longest other.
Nice.
Longest other. Macks are holding on that at 30 inches. I don't think that one's going to beat. That's a Stingray Macks wing to wing. That's good category. You're holding strong on that. Heaviest other. That's another one. I don't know if it's going to get beat. One more week. 4.67 pounds. Eric L, the judge, holds that category. Good job, Eric. That one's a Corvina. So
nice.
He's holding up. Most legals. Salty Dangler leading that too. 30 legals so far. He may have already clinched it. I don't know if anybody, because we only have 1 week left, he may have clinched that. So congratulations, Salty, if you did. 30 legals. He's leading that. Heaviest bass, Danny Martinez, Danny M. 4 pounds, 5 ounces. That's a sand bass. I would expect you guys, somebody out there, to beat that. Remember, if you catch it on that squid, though, it doesn't count. It's got to be artificial lure.
Wow.
And you guys have a great opportunity fishing at night for sand bass to beat that, because that's not too big. It's big, but it's beatable. Okay, and Dave Fish Perfect had to do this. Smallest other, 3.75 anchovy.
Nice.
How the heck did you catch that? How do you catch that? I've never caught an anchovy on a lure.
That's like a 1 inch curly tail grub.
I mean, even on your sabiki, a 1 inch or a 3.5 inch anchovy is tiny. So
yeah.
Good. You know that used to be 4.25. I didn't think that would be broke. 3.75. Good luck beating that, guys. All right. Let's get on to the kids events. Kids have been fishing all month. The person that catches the most fish with the most different types of lures, that's the monthly event. I think it ends this month, so they only have a few days left. Eric, I don't know what the cutoff date for that is, if you want to put that in chat. Saltwater Slayer, 2 fish, 2 lures. Right on, man. Good job.
Oh, nice.
Saltwater Slayer, 2 fish. I'm imagining if I had to guess, that's a spotty and a calico, because I know you're a bass fisherman. Avalon, good job. Still holding in there, tied for second place at 2 fish. And Amir, 15 fish, 15 different lures.
Dang.
You may have this one wrapped up.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot for anybody. So that's the kids category. Good job, guys. All right, so we're getting into the results now of Spotty Bowl. We had 21 people participate this week. I think it's slowing down a little bit. Everybody's got family stuff to do in the summertime.
Summertime, yeah.
Yeah, summertime. People are busy. COVID's clearing up, so things are opening up.
Well,
so.
kind of clearing up. Got to account for that Delta variant, right? So.
Yeah, you got to be careful for that. But things are opening up, so people are starting to get out. All right, 21 people. 21st position, Anthony, 10.75. Nice one, Anthony.
Nice.
20th, Alex, 32.25. 19th place, Cal, 44.25.
Woo, let's go, Cal.
Get up done, Cal. 18th, Chuck, 56.75. Nice, Chuck. That's your partner, right?
Oh yeah, let's go, Cal. Woo. Let's go, Chuck. Woo.
Lots to be afraid of. All right, Daniel.
Carrying the whole team.
Daniel has already gone past a 12-inch average at 17th place at 61.25. Nice job, Daniel.
Nice, dude.
2
Very
legals
cool.
for him, too. Here's a special one. 16th place, 61.75. His first legal he's ever caught. Mark G. Congrats, buddy.
Nice,
Good
dude.
job.
Live
First
studio
legal.
audience, round of applause. Come through.
Remember, Mark G was struggling catching 2 fish. Now he's getting 5 fish,
Right.
61 inch.
Friend of the fish.
Legals.
Friend of the fish flesh. What's up? Launching La Jolla tomorrow at 5 a.m. If anybody wants to join. There you go. Hit him up.
Yeah, I bet it's gonna be nice out there too.
Yeah.
I think tomorrow, from what we heard, Roman, tomorrow's gonna be like a super flat day. So
Ooh.
be a really good day for La Jolla. Really good. So congrats, Mark's first legal. You can never say that again. Good job. 15th place, Zach Riggs, 62 inches even.
Yeah,
Good
Zach,
job,
what up? Woo!
Doing it. 14th place, first time fishing Spotty Bowl from his brand new kayak, and that would be Jesse at 65.25.
Oh, what? Nice, Jesse.
Hey, Jesse, are you going to dance for us at the Spotty Bowl when we have our Spotty
That's
Bowl
so funny.
potluck or slash barbecue slash awards presentation? That'd be awesome. I'll dance too. Roman will dance, right?
Yeah, yeah, of course. I'll dance. I'll do some salsa dancing.
That's right. We'll bring our roller skates.
Oh yeah.
That'll be the end of the night, though. That'll be the after party. That's when roller
Oh
skates.
man, that's funny.
So, all right, 13th place, Terry, 65.75, 1 legal, and Terry caught a 16.5 inch spotty. So that would have tied for biggest spotty if it wasn't for Muto getting that 16.75. So awesome, Terry, 16.5. Is that your PB? Let me know. If you got a picture of that, next week we'll give you a shout out, and you could show that off and tell us how you got that thing. So good job, Terry, 16.5. That's a big spotty. 12th place. Man, this guy still fishes? I thought he was on baby duty. Dario. 66
Woo!
inches, 1 legal. Good job, Dario.
Let's go, Dario.
Man,
Yeah, cut water, buddy.
Get out there, Dario. I don't know how you pulled that off. 11th place, the judge, Eric L. 67 inches, 1 legal. Good job, Eric. 10th place, your top 10, if you haven't heard your name, is Brad. I saw Brad out on the water.
Let's
What's up,
go,
buddy?
righty. Yeah.
Saw Brad out there slaying it out. 68.75. Good job, Brad.
Wait, what?
ninth-
Hold on. Sound of the City said I was at Skate World last night. Thought about
What?
MMFC Skate Club. Nice.
Where,
Roller skates or
invited me. Don't
roller
you know
skates
I like
or-
to hang out at Skate World?
rollerblades? Let me know. All right, keep going.
Roller skates. There's no roller blades at Skate World. Well, I guess there is, but people are getting down, man. They're on roller skates out
Right.
there, man. Have you been there?
No, I want to go just to check it out. It'd be funny.
Oh yeah, it's got like neat. It's everything you would think, like that Las Vegas carpet around the whole room. Pass like a bench where you can sit back on the outside and hang out.
So
It's got
funny.
the disco ball.
That's
it's got
so
lights.
funny.
It's got a black lights. It's got a DJ. It's everything
Nice.
you'd imagine.
Nice.
All
All
right,
right.
you got to make a reservation. Remember, you just can't show up there. I think that's what it was. All right, 9th place, 68.75. Brian likes to fish. That's my PW.
Woo!
9th place. Thank you.
Round of applause from the live studio audience. Woo!
Yes, thank you. Personal worst. All right, 8th place is Dave, Fish Perfect, 69 inches even, 2 legals. Good job, Dave.
Nice, Dave.
7th place. Man, we're already at 70 inches at 7th place. For
That's
him, so-
crazy, dude.
Yeah, that's not crazy. 7th place, he fishes with the blue hoodie. We all know him. We all love him. It's Leonard. Leonard with an L. 70.25
Yeah.
inches. Getting it done, Leonard.
Coin the phrase when you're having a difficult time when you're not catching fish. All you gotta do is fish harder.
Right here behind me. I don't know
That's
if you
right.
guys can see it, but
That's
fish
it.
harder.
Fish harder.
I look at that every day, Leonard. When I leave it, I tap the wall on my way out.
That's so funny.
Okay, 5th place, 70.5 inches, and that would be Chris. Why can't I think of his Instagram name? Chris Crowbassin, is it?
Oh, Crowbassin.
Yeah.
Woo!
Crowbassin,
Crowbassin in the
right?
house.
Oh,
At Crowbassin on Instagram. Check him out.
Nice job. Okay, 5th place. 5th place. So if you have your name in your top 5, 5th place. Uncle Dan Jordan, 70.5 inches. Awesome, Dan. Jordan got in the top 5. Good job.
Fishing with Uncle Dan is his YouTube channel. Go check him out. He's posting some of his fishing sessions from the tournament, so check him out.
So tight, Roman. So, like from.
Oh, there's Crowbassin. What up? Woo, made it top 5. Woo!
There you go. Crow Bassin
There he is,
in the
boys.
house. All right.
Crow Bassin's in the chat. Go check him out. Crow Bassin, are you putting up YouTube videos, or are you just putting stuff on Instagram?
I think he says he's getting starting.
All right, cool.
All right, yeah, what I was saying is from 8th place all the way up to 4th place is only a 1-inch separation, guys. So, gosh, if
That's
it's harder,
crazy.
man, that 1 inch can be
Yeah.
four positions. That's crazy. Okay, 4th place fishes from the Sea-Doo. He's a slayer. He's already made the playoffs. I think he's number 3 seed of last season. That's Danny M, 70.75 inches, 3 legals. Good job, Danny.
Nice, Danny.
All right, 3rd place, 73.75, 5 legals. He always gets 5 legals, I think. That's his standard day out. Probably 20 legals would be my guess. And that is Salty Dangler, 3rd place. Good job.
Salty Dangler in the house. Woo!
Okay, this is your 30-second warning to our first guest.
30-second warning. We have guests tonight, boys. Here we go.
Yeah, that's right. We got a guest tonight. You know who it is?
Oh shoot.
I think I misspelled that, but there you go.
Okay, here we go. Calling somebody.
Okay, while Roman pulls that up, I'm gonna open up my second drink here. Ooh,
Yeah,
two drink night. 2 drink minimum tonight, man.
I forgot it was gonna be such. I forgot it wasn't gonna be such a technical show before I hit the Mai Tai. So here we go.
Oh no.
I think I got this.
Do I need to bring out the squid and start chopping it up? It's gonna take that long.
All right, here we go. Calling.
All right.
Our guest. Don't say anything until we transition over. Okay, hang on a sec. There we go. I'm gonna see if I can get this set up over here. Okay, so I got this part done. Party split. Co-host.
There's a lot of talking.
All right. There we go.
And if you guys want to know where you get frozen squid, all the bait shops have it. You can go back to usually in the back far depths of a dark corner. There's some kind of nasty deep freeze freezer that you open up, and it's got mackerels and squid, and you got to dig through there to find your stuff. It's usually pretty nasty, but any of the bait shops, any of the tackle shops, I mean, usually have that. I don't know if they have that at Dana. I think they do. Yeah, they do. They do. So you could get it right at Dana if you needed it too. So if you are getting frozen squid, I would recommend it. I want to see somebody get that big leopard shark, Roman, or that big smoothhound shark, and that's the way you're going to get that thing. You're probably not going to get those things on artificials unless you're really lucky. So try to get that big shark.
All right, here we go.
I don't think.
All right, go
I don't
go
think
ahead.
I've seen a big leopard shark caught yet.
Go ahead and give the place the inches, and we'll transition into our guest.
Okay, so this is 2nd place, and that is 74.25, which I think is one of the best scores of the entire Spotty Bowl. That's up there.
Yeah.
74.25, 5 legals. Go ahead and bring in our guest.
Bring him with the live studio audience round of applause. What up?
There he is.
It's Captain Adobo,
Adobo.
Bruce. What's up, Bruce?
Hey guys. Hey,
How are you?
Good. Thank you.
Wow, congratulations, 2nd place. Is that? I think that's your best finish, right?
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh, nice job, man. When I first got out there, I think me and you fished the same day. I looked over in the corner of my eye and I thought it was Adobo, and I could see him fishing really hard. I'm like, I'm not gonna go bother him real quick, and I scooted away. I wasn't trying to be rude and not say hi, but you look like you were. It was like the drop of the clock, 6 a.m. Me and him were both like, okay, it's 6 a.m. Let's go.
He had
game mode.
He had the back off aura going.
He was in my spot. He got there like earlier than me. I was like,
snooze you lose, Brian. He snooze you lose.
So I did see you. Sorry I didn't say hi, but the ball dropped. It was game time, right? Leonard was in my head like, fish harder. Okay, forget you, Adobo. I'm gonna be dropping over here. Don't look at what I'm doing. No,
That's so funny.
So what's up, Adobo?
How was your fishing day? How did it start out?
Oh, it started pretty well. I launched out at Kellogg Beach, and it was the first time, so it was kind of new. So I got there a little early just to check it out, and then I started with the A rig deep early, but it didn't work. So I just hit the docks for the rest of the day.
Yeah, those docks have been hot lately. I think a lot of the people that have been fishing have either you're fishing really deep or you're fishing the docks. And I think at some point this transition, Adobo, those fish, I think in the next few weeks are gonna leave those docks, and and then we're gonna be back to A rig. We're gonna be back to grass fishing. So the docks are hot, but don't rely on them at all times of the year. You gotta move around sometimes. But yeah. So tell us about your day. You launched it obviously 5:30.
Yeah, I started early. Like I said, I started with the A rig first, but I got a couple hits on it, but it didn't pan out. So I started hitting the docks. I've been fishing the docks most of the Spotty Bowl, or the last few sessions of Spotty Bowl, and I've noticed that there's a lot of stuff growing on the docks now.
Yeah.
So and the wind kicks up, and the current. So I try to get as close as possible now, especially when the sun comes up. And I just drop right on the piling as close as I can. And it seems to work. I mean, I've had some good success there.
You pull up that weird looking, clear, bubbly, whatever that thing is. Like if you drop that close, you always get this, I don't know what it is, but it looks like jelly, but it's like a bubble. I don't know if the fish eat that, but it seems like those are like, I don't know, like growing outward. Like the pylons are getting all these clear bumps on them now. So,
yeah, especially near the top, it looks like a cake pop.
Yeah.
So, you got to figure out some way to get it as close to the piling, especially when the sun comes out. Those guys get like so close to the docks, and they won't, like if it's very early and I'm at the docks, you could throw something in the middle of an empty slip and they'll come out and get it.
Yeah.
But as soon as that sun comes up, you got to get, you got.
I'm trying to convince somebody I know to dive down in these docks and see what's down there with a camera. I've been asking them for about a year.
I'm
down. Offered up taking out, spotting them.
We could actually, Brian, we're both vaccinated now, right? So you could do this. I'm down.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. And maybe pay him $10 for every shopping cart he removes down there.
Nice. No way, that's structure. No, I'm just kidding. I pulled out a shopping cart.
We just mark them.
Yeah. That's where we go find all the lures. I don't know how many lures I've donated, like shopping carts or line bikes.
Salty has a good info. He said three out of his submissions didn't come from docks, so they might already be transitioning.
Yeah, my biggest fish, which I didn't do very good this week, but my biggest fish did not come from the dock either. It did come from the A rig. I don't know if I just got lucky, but yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. So Adobo, second place. Congratulations. I don't have your printout, but you'll be getting a one of those certificates like you see back here. For I'll get that to you, so you can hang that on your refrigerator. Proudly show it off to your friends and family every time they walk in your house. You'd be like, "Dude, I'm a Spotty Bowl champion over here. Look at this thing."
Start cracking up. That's funny.
I still have the one from the Kid Caster. It's a little
oh yeah. That's the old school. Those don't even exist anymore. That's a collector's item. Don't eBay that.
I won't.
Nice.
Yeah, those are the old school ones. Now we've got a new fancy one on heavy paper and everything.
Very cool.
Awesome. All right, Adobo.
Adobo, before you go, do you have anything you want to say to the other anglers in the tournament or to the community before you go?
No, I mean, it's a great community. I had fished a kayak fishing tournament series years ago, and this is way better. I don't know. It's because we have the communications, so intimate communication with the internet, with Discord, that we can always just talk to each other instead of just typing things in a forum, but we could actually speak to each other. Yeah. But this group is so giving, and it's just, and giving begets giving. So it just paid forward,
Very cool.
You'll reap that benefit.
Awesome. That's a great thought, actually. Very cool. Well, again, Bruce, thanks again for jumping on here with us and being part of the show and being part of the community. We love having you. So thanks again. Congratulations. Second place.
All right. Good luck on this weekend.
Way to slay it, Adobo. Oh, and thanks for all the stats.
Oh, yes. Adobo stats, guys. If you guys have been watching, if you guys have been keeping track of Adobo stats, this is Bruce. He's been doing these stats for you guys, and they're so insightful. I mean, I don't think there's ever been I'm sure there's been some research done on spotty fishing and that stuff, but we have a lot of knowledge acquired over the past sessions about behaviors and temperatures and how many spotties are caught. I mean, scientists would pay good money for this kind of research, So we're
really, I mean,
it's good.
This is our personal club research, I think. So Adobo.
Thank you.
All that research. Go into Discord, guys, if you want to see Adobo's stats on Spotty Bowl. It's awesome. I love looking at that every time it comes out. Thanks, Adobo.
Very cool.
You're welcome.
All right, cool. So taking out Adobo with the live studio audience. Round of applause. Thanks. Woohoo.
Good job, Adobo.
Wait, there we go. Wait, there we go. What? There we go. Wow, that was weird. Sorry about that. I was transitioning through a bunch of screens. All right, cool. Awesome.
All right, we have one more guest, Roman.
Oh, jeez.
We got to bring in first place.
Technology.
Oh, geez.
All right.
Sorry.
Hold on. Let me just pound this. Finish this.
This is somebody who's been on about 100 times. So this. There you go.
Okay, go. Okay, good. All right, here we go. Adding
while you're adding, I want to say something. So yeah, Adobo, man, you're totally right. I'm in personally 4 fishing clubs. I don't know why I'm in so many clubs, but I'm in 4 fishing clubs. And to me, this club is I get to know all these guys in this club. A lot of the clubs I'm in, I know who they are, but I don't know about them, or I don't talk to them a lot. So this club is cool because we all hang out, similar interests. We talk on chat, we talk on the show, we talk on Discord. And I think it's a great club. I'm very proud to be a member of the MMFC. I think we got a good thing going here. I don't care if this club gets huge either. I almost like this size. This is a cool size.
This is nice.
Cool size group. You know what I mean?
We have an awesome comment from Sound Fishing, Sound in the City. Anthony says, y'all have literally made me a better fisherman over the past couple of months. Lots of great people and knowledge in this group. Awesome. That's very nice to say. Thank you so much.
Very cool. Thank you very much.
Very cool. All right, so I see we have our guest queued up. Let me get this split going over here. Oops. Okay, here. Co-host, party split. Let Brian talk while I'm setting this up.
Yeah, so I'm super thrilled with this group. I've been fishing spotties for, I don't know, I want to say 15, 20 years, forever, my whole life, basically, my whole adult life. And I've learned so much this year just by watching this guy that came in first place and listening to you, Roman, and just hanging out on the water, getting all the info in. If you're into bay fishing, I think this is a great club to get into. And however you do it, you do it from shore. We got shore pounders, we got float tubers, we got boaters, we've got kayakers, got all of the above.
Very good. Okay, almost done. There we go. Done. There we go. Let me just resize the screen a little bit.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna start bringing this guy in. So
go for it.
We all know this guy. This guy's been slaying it lately. He entered season 2, of course. I don't know why we let him come in, because now look what happened, guys.
We're gonna kick him out. Let me know if in the chat if you want to kick him out. We could do this.
No, he's good. He's good. This is my predicted winner, by the way, too.
Oh, nice. No pressure.
I know. I said that a few weeks ago. No pressure.
All right, go for it. I'm ready to transition. Just go ahead and do the announcement, to the hype.
So coming in at 76.25. That's the second largest bag of the entire Spotty Bowl.
Woo!
5 legals. First place. Not only does he get first place, but congratulations, you also got Angler of the Month, which comes with a check. So hopefully that'll pay for some of these jigs you've been buying. And that guy is, of course, Muto Submission Fishing. Congratulations, Muto.
Oops, sorry. Come here to the live studio audience. Round of applause. Woo! Let's go, Muto.
Look at you.
Muto. Start the chat and go
Angler of the Month, Muto. Angler of the Month. Congratulations, man.
It's an honor.
Yeah, that's a small club. I think there's only like 5 members. So congratulations.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Angler of the Month. Yeah, good job.
Nice.
76.25. Wow, what was your big fish? Was it that? Obviously, I know what it is, but can you describe that big fish to us?
Yeah, it was the 16 and 3/4.
Wow.
It was the big fish, and
nice.
Caught it right on the outskirts of the docks, and put up a fight. It was a good fight for sure.
That's awesome.
Is that your PB?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, even
which was funny because my other PB only came a few weeks ago. Well, I guess maybe a few months ago. It was like a 16 1/4, I think. And then last week I caught like a 16 and something, and then this one was definitely the biggest for sure.
Nice.
16 inchers all day, every week I go out, I'm getting a 16 incher. This is nothing now. Yeah. Well, now there's only one fish to go to now, dude, and that's the 17. You gotta
for sure.
We gotta catch up with Dave. He's got the only one I think that's got a 17.25 in Spotty Bowl, or just during Spotty Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see them that much. They seem to top out. You hit 16, and then it's like after that, it's hard to get them like any bigger. 16 1/4.
Yeah.
16, and then 16 1/2 is huge. Like 16 3/4. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to beat that one anytime soon.
Damn.
If you go back, me and Roman did that show on like the entire breaking down spotted bay bass, and for them to get to that 16 and a half, 16 inch. That's probably a 14, maybe 17-year-old fish. So just that thing's got to just the time it's got to survive to get that big, unless it's a freak of nature.
That's crazy.
It takes 12 years just for them to get to legal size, and then once they hit that, it's like they slow down in progression. I think a lot of them don't even make it that old. It's probably just old age gets them. So yeah, they're rare.
And they've seen everything too, you know. So they get older, and it's like they're wiser. They've probably been pulled up before, so they know not to. They're not stupid. They've been stung by multiple jigs, I'm sure. So they're hard to catch. Definitely.
Yeah, you gotta trick them, and you gotta get them when they're hungry, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's awesome. Very cool, dude.
But yeah, it was a good day.
You know, there's something missing here. You've got an awesome mic. You've got an awesome mic, and I'm talking into some little like fur thing up here. What's going on? Where's my awesome mic?
You got a decent mic. It's using the Rode Mic Pro, Rode Micro, right?
I don't know what it is, but you guys have the awesome, like, awesome.
The Rode Micro is
like,
nice. The Rode Micro is nice.
You guys have like the Bob Barker or whatever you call that sweet studio mic. I'm sitting in a boat talking into like a furry speaker. I want one.
Very nice.
Where do I get one of those things?
Very nice. Hey, Muto, do you know what you're doing tomorrow?
On my show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing a show. I got a lot of stuff planned. I know a lot of people want to see the rods, some of the boat stuff, but I think I'm also going to I'll go in depth a little more about, you know, the Spotty Bowl one if you guys want to hear about it, kind of a little more technique and kind of what I've been doing and stuff. I won't reveal all the secrets. I'll keep some, but
yeah.
Now we want them all.
I'll give you guys
Roman give everything. We don't leave anything.
Why are you holding out on us, bro? Let's get it out. Guys, tomorrow, Muto.
You know, so
no, I'm just kidding.
If you guys are curious, you know where to find it, man. I put all that stuff on YouTube. Like I don't hide anything. It's
very cool.
Like,
yeah.
So
you guys want to see it.
I guess you guys don't know. We took this show from like 5 days a week to 4 days a week, and then now to like 2 days a week. Muto picked up some of the slack. He's starting a show on Thursdays, and he's doing a similar show to this, kind of like chat based, kind of like talking to the chat, talking about fishing. So he runs a show on Thursdays at 7 p.m. So we'll be on tomorrow. If you guys haven't heard about his show yet, go check him out. Give him a follow. He's Submission Fishing Co. on YouTube, and that's where he puts out his show. And he's going to be talking about tomorrow. He should be talking about his first place win, right? And how he got it done. He's not going to give all the secrets out, but he's going to give you some pointers if you want to go check him out. So it's going to get a big push for his channel. So go check him out. Submission.
Yeah, give me some insight for sure.
Yeah, there you go.
I've watched every episode of Muto, and I learn a little bit every time. So thank you for sharing the knowledge.
That's awesome. Coming from you, man. That's
thank you very much. Anytime anybody's that is a angler of the month, I should say now you're angler of the month and wants to share some information, I'm listening. Anybody that wants to share any information, I'm listening. So I love talking about bait fishing. Obviously, I sit here and talk for an hour and a half every Wednesday about it. But yeah, I love hearing all the information, all the different techniques.
Very cool. So real quick before we go, do you want to give us like a breakdown of what your day was like on the actual fishing day?
Just per usual, I get out there early. You know, that's for one thing, guys. I think you need to be out there at your spot at 6 o'clock. Nice. Don't be driving in at 6 o'clock. Don't be getting on the water at 6 o'clock. You should be where you want to fish at 6 o'clock.
Right.
So I think that's one of the keys, is because the fish bite early. I think no matter, even when it's a slow day, you're always going to, to me at least, you catch fish, you know, early. It just gives you a better chance. So just get out there early. But yeah, I just went out there and just no secret, you know, just throwing my slow pitch jigs, my micro jigs, just a bunch of different types. But it was just a good day. I mean, I was just pulling them in, you know, one after the other, just throwing them in the kayak. But there was some lulls for sure, you know, like always, the bite slows down, and you know, but it was just a pretty good day. Good fishing, and it was pretty awesome. It was super windy, actually.
Oh, it was so windy this weekend.
Okay, I'm trying to make this like a extra informative, extra like content for the people watching. How do you deal with the added wind? What's your go-to tactic?
So what I do is I just go up the docks,
mm-hmm.
and I just let the wind carry me down, and I don't paddle at all. Nice. And basically all I do, I send that thing as I go. I don't hit the paddles. A little bit if I'm going to hit a boat or something.
Right.
But usually you can adjust your rudder to where you kind of glide just away from the docks, and all I do is send it, reel it up, send it, reel it up, send it, and I just hit every spot as I go down. And Yeah, that's how I do it. And then a lot of times I'll just paddle back upstream and then do it again. And
Makes
just
sense.
let the current take me down. It's a little harder when you slow pitch, but if you go inside the docks, it's a little less. But yeah, like those outside rows, yeah, it was brutal. But you just let the wind do the work for you. Otherwise, you're trying to paddle in, you're bumping into them.
Yeah.
You're putting it in reverse. It's a pain. Just let it take you, because the fish are going to be facing that way too. The way that you're going down, they're going to be facing into the current, so you're throwing it right where they need to be. So just let the water take you, and that's the best course. Instead of trying to fight it, just go with it, because that's where the fish, at least for me, that's where they've been.
That makes sense. It's perfect.
Instead of fighting it, don't fight nature. Just go with it. Let it do its thing, and just be a rider instead of a fighter, I guess.
No, that's good. That's perfect.
For me, the wind is a total nightmare, because I'm trying to get a 22-foot boat down these little slips with like $1 million yachts on both sides of me, and I'm like trying to fish and control this giant boat. I pretty much just bail out of there once that happens. I don't. That's one thing bad about fishing a boat, is it's when that wind picks up, it's tough to maneuver through there. So
Muto, do you use a drift sock? Have you ever used a drift sock?
I haven't. No.
Cool. That might be a good option too, especially if you're like on the outside edge of those docks, getting pushed down. Use a drift sock; it'll kind of keep you in place a little bit. It'll fight the wind a little bit, keep you with the current. But yeah, that's a good option. I wouldn't recommend it inside the docks, but when you're on the outside edge.
Right. Yeah. The inside's not too bad. It pushes you a little bit, but yeah, when you're on the outside, especially this weekend, it was crazy. You're probably going like a 1.5 miles just drifting. Yeah, it was fast for sure. The wind was pretty bad, but I mean, it was a good day. They were pretty much biting everything.
Very cool. And
all the different colors.
That brings me back to that whole GPS, like tracking your course thing. If you have your sonar going, your GPS going, you can see where you got bit, and just by the time you deal with the fish, get it on the hawk trough, measure it, submit your picture and everything, you'll be way off the spot where you caught that last fish. You want to look at your chart, come back to that spot where you got bit, and then continue from there. That way you don't miss any fish.
Yeah. Hey, Muto.
Yes,
sounds
sir.
like you. I wasn't gonna say this word ever again, but sounds like you found the pattern, dude.
Now you
we
gotta
talked
drink.
about the pattern on my last show, and I was trying to explain it to him, because there definitely is a pattern to it. When you find it, you need to stick with it for sure.
He's saying it. I'm not saying it, Roman. So I had to say the P word once tonight.
You got to drink some of that fancy water. Get wasted.
Every day, I think every day has a different pattern. Whether even if it's it's the lures too. I just put a video out today, by the way, on my channel, where we were at Mission Bay, and that was that day we were super slow, and I ended up getting third, but I changed my lure to a completely different lure and different setup, and it just slated all day, and so I just abandoned what I was using, and that I explained a pattern in that too, where I was catching all my fish on one side of the docks based on the tide. Once the tide changed, I went to the other side of the dock and caught all the fish. So
nice.
Based on the way the tide was going, I was hitting all the docks, and then once it switched, I hit the docks all on the other side, and I only fished till about 4 o'clock that day, and I got a 16-inch that day too, 215s. So
nice.
It was a good day.
Yeah, when you find that P word, when you find that P word pattern, take advantage of it. You know it. Obviously, you figured that out. Once you find that thing, just keep doing it and keep ripping lips until that pattern goes away. Just keep going for it. Yeah.
It's like Adobo was saying too, in the shade. I had success in the shade too. And you whenever you catch a fish, you make a mental note of it, right? Of how you caught it, where did you catch it? And then if you catch another one, you kind of know, like, they're not on the sunny side. They're all in the shaded area in certain corners, and then you just hit those spots, as you go. And if it's overcast, it's different. If it's sunny, it's different. So you got to figure out where they are and then go from there.
Take advantage of it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Muto, congratulations, man.
Thank
Another first place angler of the month. You'll have that forever. You're gonna get a sweet plaque for that. I'm sorry, you're gonna get a sweet certificate for that.
Yeah.
I expect to see your angler of the month certificate in the background when I get it to you, all right?
Yeah, I got my other one. I got my
I
first
see it.
place over
I
here.
see
Nice.
it. I see it back there.
Nice.
All right, Muto. Anything else you want to add, Roman?
I think we're good. Thanks again for joining us. Again, guys, tomorrow Muto's gonna be doing a show on his channel, Submission Fishing Co. Quickly, Muto, put a little text in the chat so that people can click on it and follow you from there. Go ahead and post your link to your channel. I'll approve it, and then we'll get you guys going. All right. taking Muto out with the
Thank
round
you,
of
guys.
applause from the live studio audience. Thanks again, Muto.
Great job,
Thanks for
Muto.
everything.
High five. Good job.
Woo! Awesome.
That's nice.
Man.
That's good info right there, man.
For the record, guys, I'm feeling this Mai Tai. I'm like out of control. I'm
Yeah, I
done.
see you wobbling.
Yeah.
You gonna fall over?
No, I'm good.
We got time for movie review, or do you
Got
want to
time
lay
for
back?
movie. Let's do this. I'll do a quick little jump into the full screen while you get set up.
Got it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed the show so far. Again, tomorrow, Muto's gonna be doing a show on his channel, Submission Fishing Co. Find him in the chat. Click on his channel. Go over there, subscribe, support a fellow angler here in San Diego and / content creator. So I'm so stoked that he's making videos. Also, we still have the Spotty Republic flag available. You could click you could type in ! flag into the chat at any point, and it'll give you the link to go buy one of these flags if you're interested. Let's see. I'm doing random side note. I'm doing fishing. I'm sorry, not fishing. Video game content. Playing Warzone over on my other channel. It's called Romanimal. Type in ! Romanimal and you get a link for that YouTube channel. Go there and give me a follow if you're interested in that kind of content. If you want to play, if you play Warzone, Call of Duty Warzone, and you want to jump in with me on a duo, trio, quads, squad, go over there, give me a follow, and we can play together. It's I really enjoy that game right now. It's really fun. I'm actually focused on trying to get better at it. Let's see. Other than that, I think these are all my announcements for today. We'll be back here on Monday.
What's going on with the Rollerblade Club?
Oh, Rollerblade Club. So since my kid broke his arm, not rollerblading, I'm going to put that on hold a little bit. Since I'm not sure if I want him rollerblading at this point, because if he falls, he's gonna re-injure that arm. So playground ruined my club, but yeah, if you guys are learning to rollerblade, that kind of stuff, let me know. We'll link up. I really want to start doing city skating. I feel I got my power. What's it called? A power stop. A certain move you do, like you rollerblade, you kind of turn backwards and you swing a leg out and you power glide and stop. It's pretty cool. It's like you're sliding on your leg while you stop. It's a really good, effective way to stop. So I'm feeling pretty comfortable. I want to do some city skating videos.
You do that. I better get a text with where to show up.
Oh yeah.
I think I got my power leg stop out too. It may not be pretty, but I can bust that out. Sure.
We should do Mission Bay bypath.
Yeah,
skate.
No, I want a big steep downhill. I want this to be funny. I'm just kidding.
Wow. Very cool. All right. So next is Brian's movie reviews. Here we go.
All right, guys. So if you're new to the show, first of all, I didn't say this at the beginning of the show, but this is Bay Fishing with Roman Brian, and thanks for listening to Bay Fishing with Roman Brian. And if you are new to the show, this is where we turn you into a bay fishing master. Right, Roman? Boom. All right. At the end of every show, I like to give a movie review because me and Roman like movies. I used to do 80s and 90s movies, but I'm running out, so I'm into the new millennium movies here. Nice. This movie right here, I just noticed something on this DVD. This movie right here is a comedy. I'm sure you've seen it. This is a great family movie if you have a night where you just want to sit back, eat a pizza, and get a bunch of laughs, have a good night, funny night, easy movie. Is Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Oh, nice. That's funny.
I haven't seen this.
That's a good one.
I think it's a good one. It's about a security guard that works in a mall, kind of a little hidden love story in it, but it's an overweight guy that's a security guard that rides around on a Segway, and it's pretty hilarious, man. I like it. There's a part 2, probably just as good. The thing I noticed about this, Roman, this came from Blockbuster.
Oh,
didn't return their video.
Oh man,
I think I got this in the slot.
Wait,
but
you never returned it? You never returned it, or you got it at a Blockbuster sale?
Oh man, I don't know where it came from, but I hope I don't get arrested by the Blockbuster police. I'm gonna hide that. So Paul Blart Mall Cop, 3 out of 5 stars. Ooh. Dedicating this next movie to Roman because he's on a mission to do exactly what this guy has done. Came out in 2001. We've all seen this. It's hilarious. And this is Joe Dirt because Roman
Oh, nice.
is motivated by doing his. I'm assuming you're going to do a mullet one day, right? That's
Oh
why I'm
yeah.
saying this.
Oh yeah. Super mullet. A super mullet. Yeah.
Joe Dirt has got the ultimate mullet. Roman's been growing out his mullet. Hopefully one day we'll actually get to see that baby. Hey, you know what? Maybe the Spotty Bowl awards would be a sweet time to present a new mullet.
I know, that'd be awesome. So that'd be great. I'm working on food for that. It's gonna be a good one.
But with 4th of July coming out, there's some funny fireworks comments in this thing. It's a good comedy. David Spade in this guy.
Joe said, Salty says Joe Dirt 5 out of 5 Macks. Oh, nice.
Yeah,
it's a really good movie. It's hilarious, dude.
It's funny. There's a part 2, right? Yeah. There's a part 2.
Yeah.
I don't remember part 2, but part 1 funny. I'm giving it 3.5 out of 5 Macks. Don't quite like it as much as Salty, but I do like it. That's dedicated to you, Roman.
The meteor, nice. Very cool. Woo! All right, boys. We're going back to full view here. Well, Brian gets back set up, and then we'll do I guess a sign off, right?
That's right.
Very cool. All right. Brian's ready?
Say, believe it or not. Yeah, so Roman, I'm going to be in Magic Mountain this weekend, so I'm not going to. I might be fishing on Sunday. I'll be back on Saturday, so I might be out there watching fireworks and fishing. I might stay the night over the boat. If I'm out there, guys, I'll let you guys know. If you're out there Sunday, maybe we can hook up and catch some spotties together or whatever roams out there. Good luck Friday night, guys, on your adventure. Don't forget to get that heavy HB code in your heaviest bass so you can take that category. And I'm going to get out there, Roman, this weekend. I'm going to snag some grass. I'm going to catch some bass. I'll see you guys on the water. Later.
Woo! All right, guys. Thanks again for tuning in to Bay Fishing with Roman and Brian here on the Fishy Hour channel. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. If you haven't already, please do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Recommend it to a friend. All that good stuff. I'm running out of things to say. Let's do some shout outs. Quickly in the chat, type in anything you want to type into the chat. I'm going to do some shout outs from the chat. So I see Salty Dangler in the house. Zach, thanks again for tuning in. Leonard, thanks for tuning in. Arnie, thanks again for hanging out with us. Great show, says Arnie. Dario in the house. Great show, guys. Thanks for the show. Zach Riggs in the house. Excellent show, gents. Dave Rage. Great show, guys. Good night, all. Cal in the house. Great show. Thanks, Brian. Thanks, Roman. Very cool. Thanks, Cal. I'm always so stoked to have you on the show. Thanks again. Doug, Ruben, El Sueño in the house. Great show tonight, guys. Very cool. Sound in the city. Sound fishing in the house. Great show, Max. 60. What's that? What is that? Eric, that's hilarious. Mark G in the house. Thanks for another great show. Submission Fishing Co. Guys, go check out Submission Fishing Co. tomorrow, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for another episode of, not another episode of, but another episode similar to this type of fishing content. Live, interacting with the chat, having a good time, hanging out, talking about spotted bay bass fishing. So go check them out. Submission Fishing Co. Muto in the house. Dan Walsh, Captain Dan, thanks again for hanging out with us, even though you're out there in Michigan. Hope you enjoyed the show, and good luck over there producing that motocross event. Very cool. Salty Dangler says, great show. Thanks, Salty. Thanks, Salty, and thanks, Leonard, for helping the moderation of the channel. I'm so stoked you guys are helping with that. Captain Adobo, congratulations on second place. Very good to have you on the show. For the first timer on the show, very cool to have you. Good night, all. Great show, as always. Very cool. Dario says, good night, guys. Zach says, see you all Friday evening. All right, cool. Cool, guys. If you guys want more info on the outing you guys are doing on Friday, go to !MMFC. That's the only way to get into the Discord channel where you'll know the details of the outing on Friday. Okay, so have a good night. I'll see you guys on Monday. All right, good night. All right, cool. Woo.
Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear about your son.